Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life on this Thursday, here with Briggs LaSavage and Hunter McCullough. I'm Ryan Half. So happy you can be here with us on this Thursday. Hey, quick shout out to our director, Seth.
Oh boy, what did you do?
So the other night, I hadn't been to Bentleyville yet, and I was like, I might just go over to Bentleyville by myself. And I was trying to be a pity party a little bit. And Seth said, I'll go with you. So me and Seth went to Bentleyville on the final night the other night. We had a good time.
Did you guys take a picture?
We did. It's on my Facebook page.
Okay.
No, we didn't take a picture together.
Okay.
But yeah, we sadly walked through the rain together. Yeah.
A little selfie at the little heart thing. That would have been so cute.
Would have been cute.
Sweet. Or kiss on the cheek, maybe.
Yeah. Have a good night.
But were there a lot of people there with the rain?
There were. I mean,
Good.
it was still a little miserable, but a lot of folks in high spirits getting that free popcorn and free hot cocoa and cookies. So
Woo-hoo.
some good stuff. Hey, we've got some good stuff on tap today here on Northern Life. We're looking back on some of the wildest, weirdest, and most viral stories from the past year, including this dog that was seen in the driver's seat of a car.
I cannot wait to see that. Oh, this kangaroo video.
Yes.
On a dog?
The kangaroo who wanted to square up with the dog owner.
Yeah.
They'll mess you up. You got to look up.
Oh, yeah.
kangaroos.
Yeah, got
They
it.
mean business.
Is that a whale? What was that?
We'll have to wait
find
and
out.
see.
I'm
We're gonna
excited.
Don't give it
find out.
away.
Oh, we're gonna watch. I'm super pumped.
Oh, after that, though, a new survey is out showing America's top New Year's resolutions. Plus, we're checking in to see what we've completed and if we accomplished all those goals we set out earlier this year for ourselves in the final months of the year. So I don't even remember what mine were. Hopefully, I got at least one. Guess we'll see.
1 out of 5 ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's our goal anyway.
And before we get to those stalkers today, we have a picture sent into us by Jen up in Kelly Lake, Minnesota. She sent us these images of what she called one mad American bittern. A bittern.
What's a bittern?
I'm looking at the photo. It's that.
It's kind of like a
It's a
heron.
bird, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It looks big. It looks like an awkward bird, a very awkward shaped bird, right? Like it's got like a long neck and a little body, and it's a sweet little bird.
Cute. Yeah, a little fun fact. A bird, this particular bird is a medium-sized heron with a long neck and a long pointed bill. These stealthy carnivores stand motionless in the tall marsh vegetation, and they patiently stalk fish, frogs, and insects.
Wow.
Yeah, very interesting.
Tasty.
Not to be messed around with.
No, yeah,
They
they'll
mean
mess you
business
up.
there in Kelly Lake.
Exactly. Look out for the
Kangaroos.
bitterns.
Yeah, and the bitterns. Yeah. We also got this comment from Isadora, again, who said, seeing Harry the other day on the show inspired me to ask, is our crazy weather affecting animal hibernation? Adding that Harry reminded her of the bears. So we looked it up, Isadora, and according to the U.S. Geological Survey, warmer winters mean some animals can emerge from hibernation early. Also, the ground without snow is colder than the ground with snow. So without snow, hibernating animals run through their fat reserves faster, actually. But believe it or not, I had actually reached out to the Minnesota DNR a couple weeks ago about this because we had a question from one of our coworkers about the same topic. They said here in Minnesota, the short answer is no, because it's still cold enough and the most of the hibernating animals won't have access to their natural foods this time of year, and nature builds that into their fall eating, like bears putting on fat. So
Wow.
I guess their patterns aren't really too disrupted here in Minnesota.
If you think about it, yeah, a warm winter in Minnesota is still in the 30s, 30s and 40s, so that's still really cold for a bear, I would think, right?
True.
And here's what I'll say about our winter so far. If somebody had told me that it was going to be rainy and 40 degrees for most of our winter so far, I would have said, oh, that doesn't sound too bad. But actually, I need the snow. I feel like this is more depressing than like not having snow, just seeing rain every single day.
Or at least sunshine.
Right. Yeah, that's why so many people choose to live here, because they want the 4 seasons and to experience all of it. So I'm definitely missing the snow.
It's been very sad. I've been wanting to get out and roll around. I got a whole snowsuit. I want to go ice fishing. I want to do something outdoors.
Roll around.
But yeah, just roll. If nothing else, just roll in the snow or something.
Roll in the mud right now, I guess.
I've been falling in the mud on the way down on my going down to my walk, and
It's some cold mud too.
yeah, it's not good, not pretty.
Hey, ever since we had that one show talking about unfrosted Pop-Tarts, I know I've become maybe too invested when it comes to this topic. But today it is the Pop-Tarts College Football Bowl down in Orlando, Florida. The game between Kansas State and NC State airs on ESPN tonight at 4:45 p.m. Central. And as for its history, it used to be the Blockbuster Bowl, but Blockbuster sadly out of business.
Yeah.
See you later.
And also, we now have an idea as to what that trophy looks like, which is it's coming up here. So this is what they had before. They had it kind of shaped like a wrapper on the trophy, like a Pop-Tart.
Oh.
And now they can put 2 Pop-Tarts in the trophy.
That's super nice.
That's cool. Is it a toaster too?
It kind of looks like
That'd be neat.
It should be,
If you're catching our show at 12:30, you still have the opportunity to go to their website and make some picks before the big game. So they're doing things like you can guess like how the game's going to unfold, including how the edible mascot will make its entrance to the game, what kind of Pop-Tart related item will be poured on the winning coach, and then also who will be the first to eat that giant edible Pop-Tarts mascot.
Remember how creepy that photo was that we saw? The original photo of the edible mascot, the people just eating this mascot or whatever. That was really weird.
It was quite creepy.
It was quite the sight.
No, we made some picks. So I said like the mascot will be breaking out of a huge Pop-Tarts box. The first flavor they will reference is strawberry, and then other things too, like who will be the one taking the first bite of the mascot. And I said the MVP of the game.
Okay.
I like the one where you said what's going to be poured on the winning coach, Pop-Tart related. I would love it just frosting.
Frosting would be good.
Oh, that'd be
But
nice.
it's unfrosted though, or it doesn't have to be unfrosted, right?
I guess it could be.
Yeah, they have frosted Pop-Tarts in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
better variety.
I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to catch that game out. If you can't stand watching ads, though, you may want to close your ears. Amazon Prime customers should mark their January 29th on their calendars. That's when you'll begin to see ads on your favorite shows and movies.
Ooh.
Dang.
I know. Amazon believes the ads will allow them to continue investing in compelling content. Fair enough, I guess. Customers do have the option of paying an additional $2.99 per month if they want to continue to watch Prime Video without seeing those commercials.
Isn't that why you pay for Prime, so you don't have to have the ads? Isn't that how that works?
Kind of what I was thinking.
So now they're just charging another $2.99. It's crazy what's
Ads are taking
happening.
over. Gonna have to get used to it, I suppose.
Oh my gosh.
Still to come, it's been another crazy year here. We're turning back the clock after the break.
Welcome back, folks. Well, what better way to help ring in the new year than by looking back on the year's oddest, weirdest, quirkiest videos from around the country?
Yeah, Jeremy Roth shares our year in review for 2023.
Another year, another wrap of the weirdest, wild, wacky, witty, and wondrous stories wielding the who, what, when, where, and why of the worthiest world whatnot, worth the wait, but leaving watchers whipped, warned, wigged out, worse for wear, and walking on air. Let's take a look at 2023. A podcast became a pod crash when a pair of Houston show hosts had their spotlight suddenly stolen by an unscripted car crash.
Holy sh**.
Well put. Luckily, the pair escaped unscathed and with plenty to talk about on their next show. Security video from Canada caught a pair of thieves taking a shortcut in a stolen car through a closed mall. It was like a scene from the Blues Brothers, but with significantly less singing and dancing. Police said the suspects ripped off even more stuff inside the mall. Arrests were later made in connection with the after-hours shopping spree. Slovakian authorities were doggone dumbfounded, going viral with a now legendary traffic cam still of a dog captured behind the wheel of a speeding car. The driver told police the dog had jumped in his lap against his wishes. The dog didn't tell anyone anything. He's a dog. Animals out of their element can be intimidating and give you pause. Case in point, viral video from Australia showed a man square up against an absolutely jacked kangaroo.
I'm gonna punch your head in.
The ripped roo had the man's dog in its clutches, but didn't know this guy was a martial arts expert who wasn't afraid to dole out uppercuts down under. This Australian windsurfer was left with a whale of a tale to tell after he got nailed by a breaching behemoth. The man was pulled underwater by his safety strap, but luckily it snapped, allowing him to resurface stunned, but no worse for wear. There was no shortage of surreal science stories to share this year, like this weird question mark spotted in space. Spoiler alert, it's just an oddly shaped galaxy. And this donut-shaped rock found on Mars. Spoiler alert, it's just a rock. It looks like a donut. But when the brainiacs of air and space aren't solving intergalactic mysteries, they're apparently designing cutting-edge paper planes to break a world distance record. That's what a pair of young Boeing engineers did along with a friend, flinging their precisely packed paper projectile a staggering 290 feet and into the record books. There were a few whoopsie daisies, like a cattle car of cows that inexplicably started dropping one by one onto a busy North Carolina road. The heifers were okay, but did force drivers to move over in a high-stakes game of chicken. Or like this marathon runner in Atlanta left kicking herself after making a wrong turn in the home stretch of a race she was leading 50 feet from the finish line. She still finished third, but the mistake cost her thousands in winnings. Or the Boston cop who went viral after taking a tumble down a city park slide, and tumble may be underselling it. The officer received minor injuries, and the wild ride drew enough attention the mayor's office vowed to look into the safety of the slide, but by then social media had already done what it does so well. There was also far too much of the weird and wild, like teeny tiny designer handbags, dancing dinos by the thousands, ultra-low lowriders riding real low, marijuana-laced high tides, dueling fat bears, definitely not fake bears, we swear, flightless eagles fathering rocks, sloth-bombed rocket launchers, gargantuan golden retriever get-togethers, and so forth. But my favorite feel-good story of the year had to be George of the Jumbotron. A 4-year-old hockey spectator became a legend in an instant when a Jumbotron operator kept zeroing in on him at his first ever Detroit Red Wings match, and the crowd couldn't get enough, delivering ever-growing cheers for little George, but jeers for anyone else. It was win-win. The team got itself an adorable new mascot, and a kid was crowned a king. For Take a Look at 2023, I'm Jeremy Roth.
There's so much to unpack
George.
there. I love every single one, but George is the best, right? That was solid.
What an amazing memory for George. He's probably like, I don't really know what's going on, but
They had other people booing. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That Jeremy Roth has a way with words, by the way. I don't think I've ever heard so many alliterations in a row.
Yeah. What do you say about the dog? A doggone who done it or something?
Alliteration is his favorite. We air a package during the noon show every single day, so I get to hear him every single day, and I'm like, Jeremy. Every day I'm shaking my head at Jeremy. Oh my gosh.
Back at it again.
Yep, back at it again.
I'm still wondering, too, how that cop ended up cooking so quickly down that slide.
Put like grease on it or something? I mean, like it just, that was so fast.
That's terrifying.
He was going quick, but seeing that slide too reminded me of remember when you were a kid going to the playground and they had those metal slides?
Yes.
How hot they would be sometimes in the summer. That's a danger.
It seemed very dangerous. And you could cook on those things too. You could go really fast if you were in the right articles of clothing and just zoom right down. It was crazy.
When we were little at a school here in Duluth, they had a metal slide, and we used to take a piece of cardboard in the winter, and it would be like icy, and then you would just fly down the slide. It was scary.
Nice.
I do not recommend doing that. Very dangerous. But
I bet kids too now with the winter too. I didn't even think about that. Just like sledding in general.
Yeah.
You know, not being able to
What are
sled
they
on your
doing?
big hills outside your house or in your neighborhood.
Might just have a mud luge or something like that. I bet that works out kind of. But it's lame. You got to have sledding, especially on Christmas break right now. What's going on?
And kids can't even really get out and play hockey outside. So many youth hockey teams use the outdoor rinks.
Yep.
And so a lot of those messed up by the rain.
We're still waiting for snow.
Yep.
Hey, coming up, we had 2 months to get our to-do list done for 2023. We'll see if we've done it successfully. Welcome back. So way back on October 6th of this year, we shared our top 5 lists, looking at all of the things we wanted to get done before the end of this year. And after a first glance, I think we've done okay.
Good.
But let's go one by one here to see how well we've done. So Briggs, here was your list from 2 months ago of the things you wanted to get done. Let's start with number 1.
This is news to me because I forgot what I put. This is the first time I'm seeing it since October 6th. Declutter my house.
Yes or no?
I would say no.
Oh.
No!
We'll lean toward no. I have made a little progress, but not probably as much as I would have liked. I did hang Christmas lights outside for the first time. We saw the pictures of that.
Yep. Hunter's comments towards Matt's job on that one too.
Seth said in our ear just now, poorly.
Oh no.
I very much enjoy my Christmas lights.
They're great.
Seth, you're gonna have to bring my list back up, by the way.
Oh, true. We don't have it in front of us.
What I have. Book a trip. I did do that. We're gonna do our honeymoon in Hawaii in February.
Nice.
Super excited about that. Make a turkey. No, I ate some turkey.
That's
Thanksgiving.
That's halfway there.
Same thing.
Halfway
Still
there.
got my turkey in the freezer. Attend a Vikings game. Sadly, no. But
So, like,
the
one
season
thing.
so only one, I guess. But
That's all right,
the
though.
season ended up, really not being as great as I would have hoped for the
Yeah, that's
Vikings.
true.
So it's okay if I didn't make it to a game. But
Shoot.
Oh man.
Well, let's get to my list here. I forgot what my number one is. Learning to ski. Well, I'm going to blame that on the snow or lack of snow. 2, I still have yet to pick up the guitar. I need to get some guitar picks from Mr. Seth behind the camera.
Yeah.
I
He's got a guitar up there too. You should learn.
Yeah, I know.
Have
He
Seth
could
teach you.
give me some lessons.
Yeah.
I did find a daily time to exercise early in the morning, so that's nice. 4, I put down a whole bag of Doritos the other day, but that was the first in a long time.
That's
so I
good.
think I'm doing better with that. And then our team, I believe, placed 4th in duck pin back in the fall.
I forgot about that. Yeah, dang.
That's too bad.
We were probably close.
It was close. It was close to the top 3. Hunter, let's see how you're doing. Are you doing
take a
more
look.
outdoor stuff?
More outdoor stuff. That would be a no for me, dog. I've been staying indoors a lot of the time. It's been rainy. It's been warm. I don't know. So staying indoors, number 1, I would say is a fail. Deep clean the house. I haven't even cleaned the house. So
I haven't even looked at the house.
yeah, it's not even a shallow clean. So deep clean has not happened, that's for sure. Take a vacation? Nope. Take a staycation? Nope. Make $1 billion? No, I took a staycation.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
We'll count that, yes.
Okay. $1 billion?
No, that has not happened yet. I don't think I would still be on the show if there was $1 billion. No, I'd still be on the show.
Yeah.
I'd still hang
Do it
around
for fun.
here. Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot
How
of fun.
about 2024 though? What are you guys thinking for New Year's resolutions? I feel like I want to read more. I feel like that's a big one for me. I feel like I should get off the phone less, do more reading to relax, and like bring a positive end to the night.
Yeah, there we go.
And that's a nice way to go to bed a little easier too.
Right,
Because
right.
it kind of relaxes your mind. You're not looking at a screen as much. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just do my list essentially.
Yeah.
From 2023. I think, like you said, Ryan, spending a little less time on the phone, whether that's, looking at emails after work or just scrolling through social media,
Yeah.
I think I do a lot of that, way more than I should.
Yeah.
So, or even just, not sitting down to watch TV after the...
That's tough too. That's always tough, unless it's Northern Life. That's
True.
quality television right there. You want to watch that. But I would say mine would definitely be moving more, exercising more, that whole sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's been my resolution for many years now. Hasn't quite happened yet, but it's going to take someday.
And then we do have a top 5 too quickly of what America is saying they want to do for the next year. They want to save more money is number 1. And then we got some other ones up there too, the obvious ones like exercising, eating healthier, spending more time with friends and family, and losing some weight.
Sure.
Saving more money. I like that. I'll adopt that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Try it out.
Yep.
Well, hey, after the break, we're going to talk about what you can expect for our Friday show. We'll be right back.
Well, tomorrow here on Northern Life, we're showing off our top 5 favorite photos from our camera roll for the past year, looking back on all the fun and excitement from the past year of photos. This is actually a really good idea here, Ryan, so I'm excited to take a look. Oh, look at that!
That is one of my favorites.
That's gonna be number 1 right there.
This could be in the top 5. I went on
Hey!
your guys' Facebook and stole some photos as a frame of reference.
That's sweet
Yeah.
right there. Literally sweet. There's some cake.
That's good cake.
Could not be more sweet.
Exactly.
Halloween show, too.
See, exactly.
Man, so many good memories.
Now we can't use these, right? Is that how that works?
Oh, true. Well, we can just see him again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll do it
my
that
buddy,
way.
Harry.
There's a lot of photos we'll show tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll bring up
excited.
some good memories. Hey,
Yep.
also, New Year's Eve is going to be a big night for Minnesota and Wisconsin with the Vikings hosting the Packers down at US Bank Stadium for that border battle. So, of course, we'll be making those football picks on our show tomorore as well.
My sister's going to that game.
She is.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited for her. She has
Wow.
yet to be to a game during the regular season. Gone to a couple preseason games, so I think she's going to have a good time.
Those preseason games, not nearly as exciting
Yeah.
as the regular season.
No.
A lot
Vibe's
cheaper.
a little different.
Yeah, a lot cheaper in terms of finances, but not nearly as exciting. So
This is
Yeah.
basically a playoff game, kind of,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah, we'll see.
what happens.
Essentially, a lot on the line. Thanks
Yep.
for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.